Welcome back to Old Charles. Today we are going to take a deep dive into one of Australia's most iconic coins, the 1981 50-cent piece. Now this coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but for collectors and numismatists it holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. The 50-cent coin is unique because of its dodecagon shape, which means it has 12 sides. This design was introduced in Australia back in 1969 to replace the round 50-cent coins, and it has remained a favourite ever since. The 1981 issue continues this tradition and is highly sought after by enthusiasts around the world. The first thing to understand about the 1981 50-cent coin is its composition and design. This coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving it a durable and long-lasting finish. Unlike many coins today which are plated, the copper-nickel gives it a solid feel and a noticeable weight when you hold it in your hand. On the obverse side of the coin you will see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. Designed by Arnold Machin, this portrait was used on Australia's circulating coins from 1966 to 1984 and captures a youthful but regal depiction of the Queen facing right, turning the coin over. We see the reverse design, which is the famous Australian coat of arms. This features the kangaroo and the emu, two of Australia's most iconic animals, supporting the shield which contains the badges of the 6 states of Australia. The design is intricate with fine details that highlight the animals and the shield, making it not only a coin but a piece of art. When it comes to the value of the 1981 50-cent coin, there are several factors that collectors consider. The first is condition. Coins that have been circulated extensively with scratches and wear will naturally have lower value, whereas uncirculated coins or coins that are in mint condition can be worth significantly more. Additionally, coins with errors or unusual minting characteristics often fetch a premium in the market. Some common errors for the 1981 50-cent include double striking, off-center strikes, and planchet imperfections. These can make the coin extremely desirable to serious collectors. Another aspect that affects value is rarity. Although the 1981 50-cent coin was minted in large numbers, certain mint marks or variations are less common, and that scarcity can drive up demand. For example, coins from specific mints may have slightly different finishes or die variations that are subtle but important to numismatists. The provenance or history of a coin can also impact value. A coin that has been well preserved in a collection for decades may be worth more than a similar coin purchased recently from circulation. If you are thinking about buying a 1981 50-cent coin for investment, it is important to do your research. Check the coin for wear, scratches or discoloration, and if possible consult a professional grading service which can certify the coin and give it a numerical grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be in auctions or sales. In today's market, the value of a standard circulated 1981 50-cent coin is modest, but coins in excellent condition or with unique characteristics can reach several times that amount. Collectors often seek these coins to complete their sets of Australian decimal currency or to have a piece of history that represents Australia's rich numismatic heritage. The history of the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is closely tied to Australia's decimal currency system, which was introduced on the 14th of February, 1966. Before that, Australia used the pounds, shillings and pence system, but decimalisation simplified transactions and aligned the country with modern international standards. The 50-cent coin was first issued in 1969 as a replacement for the round 50-cent coins minted in 1966, which contained 80% silver. The switch to the dodecagon copper-nickel coin was largely due to rising silver prices, making the original coins too valuable to circulate. The 1981 coin continues the design tradition established with the 1969 issue, featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse. The 12-sided shape was unique and instantly recognisable, which made it easy for the public to identify and use in everyday transactions. This period in Australia's history was marked by economic growth and stability, and coins like the 50-cent became part of everyday life for millions of Australians. During the 1970s and 1980s, the 50-cent coin was used for larger transactions and became popular for vending machines and public transport. This was also a time when coin collecting started gaining popularity in Australia and around the world. People began to notice subtle variations and minting errors, and the 1981 50-cent coin was no exception. Some coins were struck with off-center designs, double strikes or minor die imperfections, and these became highly prized among collectors. The 1981 coin also reflects Australia's national identity at the time. The coat of arms featuring the kangaroo and the emu supporting the shield with the 6 states symbolised unity and pride. The coin was not only a medium of exchange but also a piece of Australian culture representing the nation's heritage and wildlife. Over time the coin has transitioned from a simple piece of currency to a collectible item. Some coins have been preserved in mint condition while others have circulated extensively and show signs of wear. The history of the 1981 50-cent coin is therefore a story of both economic practicality and numismatic interest, showcasing how a single coin can tell the story of a country's culture, economy and artistic achievement.